Alright, now we've gone by our drawing with your eyes, and we've done our shading. Now I'm going to talk to you about using the Sharpie, and possibly, if we get to it, our erasers. Right before I move on, I'd just like to give you a quick spiel on what I think is quality products. Now, excuse me. Sharpie, obviously, Sharpie. I like them the best. It's pretty straightforward. I use a pencil sharpener here. This is really like top quality. It's Staedtler. It's pretty quality. I like it a lot. My pencils, they're Lyra Art Design, made in Germany. I'm not exactly sure. I pick them up at my art store. I need an eraser. I don't know. I just picked this one. I pick it up at my art store as well. It's from Prang, I believe. Yeah, it's a weird name, and I don't even know where this came from. Probably from school somewhere. I don't really use them, but it's there. So, anyways, let's continue on. I'm gonna use the Sharpie, and what I'm gonna do, and what I hope you're gonna do too, is now we're gonna outline around here. Now, I'm gonna talk through most of it, so it's not gonna be boring for you guys. I'm gonna start off by quickly outlining around most things. Now, one thing you have to remember is while you're doing this outlining, you have to remember what parts of your drawing are just difference in shading, and what parts of your drawing are actual ends of, lines and stuff. I'm doing this really quickly. I wouldn't normally do this in an actual drawing. Sorry for all you guys who thought, well, he's doing a tutorial, maybe he has a video of him drawing. Fortunately, I do not. So, actually, I have one video currently, and it's what I did when I was really tired one night, and it's really bad. You can check it out if you want to. It's a bad drawing. Anyways, there we go. That only took 3 minutes. We're in good time. Oh, I missed something. Anyways, now we're gonna move on to our erasers. Basically, anything I like to touch up on is basically the size of line my Sharpie does is that, right? I'll write something hi. There we go. Let's say hi. Now, it's not that thick. It doesn't, right here you might not be able to see as well. It doesn't give you that big a line, but it really stands out, and I don't like using the really thick Sharpies because they give me a huge line, and sometimes I might use it for cartoony things, but in general I don't like to use the thick Sharpies. So anyways, let's move on to our erasers now. First I'm gonna explain the needed eraser. Basically, when you get in a package, it might be in a little cube or square or a little flat something, right? This obviously has been out because it's needed, but I haven't used it yet today, so it's slightly stiff, right? So what I usually do, what's a good thing to do when you get a new one, you want to knead it some more. But basically, first you take it and you snap it. You put it back together and you snap it. That one didn't snap because it's already been kneaded a lot. Then once after it's not snapping as much, you just bend it and push it together a little bit. Excuse me. And I'll just roll into a ball for no apparent reason. There we go. Kneaded eraser. So anyways, what a kneaded eraser can do for us is one of the primary things is I can here, let's grab my 2B because it's a nice pencil to use. I'll just give you a big shaded area right here to show you how it works. Alright, there's my shaded area. And what I can do is I'll just take it and I can dab at it. Alright, dab, 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 and a bit of it goes away. Not all of it, it's not completely erased. Like, you can dab it. Now I just like to show you here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's getting a little bit darker. That's because it's the graphite sticks to it. The eraser doesn't come off and chip off it with it. Like, if I use this, erase a little bit, the eraser comes off, and I have to, you know, brush it off my page. Some people are like, well, sure, I'd like that. I'm willing to do that, but what if you're using a more chalky thing, like a pastel, or I don't know, charcoal even, you know. What if you're using that kind of tool? It won't be very fun to have to brush it off and all of a sudden smear, like, you know, smear your picture, and then it won't look so nice. Sometimes we could call those happy accidents. But we can't always take a happy accident and make it, well, happy, because it could just completely ruin things. But what I'm going to do is, basically, it's a kneaded eraser. This is the nicest thing about it. It doesn't leave chunks everywhere, and then you can simply go like this and get yourself a new clean side to dab with. Right? Now, another technique you can use, you can make yourself a little point with it, and, you know, just erase a nice little line, as you can see there. Basically, just give it a quick little twist, get your little dab thingy. When you get some graphite on it, you can give it a twist, bend it back, and now you're fresh again. The nicest thing about it. Now, kneaded erasers, you'll know it's time to run out when they get really dark. Okay, so anyways, we've touched on that. Now let's go back to our drawing. I have a really, I'm gonna look at the lighting here, and where I see the light hitting the metallic object. Yes, we're gonna do the metallic object first. I'm gonna hit it more. I'm gonna use this more. I'm gonna, you know, get a little point with my kneaded eraser, and I'm just gonna start finding the shine on this object here, and just erase accordingly. Now, that's what's nice about it, is it doesn't completely take away, so it's kind of like reverse shading, where we don't put more graphite on to make it darker. We kind of take some off, but not all of it. That's the best thing about a kneaded eraser, is if you don't want to take everything off, you just want to make something a little bit lighter, it'll pick up a bunch of the graphite and do that for you. Now here I'm gonna make a little, I guess you could say, hard eraser tip on here. Wow. Takes more cold FX. It's good for you. Takes away your cold really fast. Not trying to be marketing here, but you should buy that stuff. Anyways, now watch. I'm going to try to really erase this stuff here. After erasing a little bit, it like rolls up, right? Because it's a kneaded eraser. It rolls, and so I'd say, well, okay, kneaded a bit, erase some more. You'll notice your kneaded eraser will roll a lot, like it will, I guess you could say, when you're erasing, it will start to roll off to the side, and then your erasing won't be as accurate. Now, what more experienced artists would do is not use a white eraser, because you don't need to make mistakes. Oh, look, I'm out of time. next video.